Alright, let's get started. We have 1, 2, 3 kitties here. There's Khaleesi in the back, Loki in the middle, and Beans off to the side, off to the right. And they're all sleepy, so I think they're just gonna chill. Let me see if I can scoot it a little bit closer. Here. Okay. There we go. That's a little closer. All right, let's get started. All right, so we're at the last part. Final day trial ladder. Left off on a cliffhanger. Accidentally proved our client's sister guilty. Whoopsie. You know how these things go. Okay, February 25th, 12:06, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Pals. I try to do like a Boston accent for him, but I can't really do it that well. Oh. Pal. Oh. Guess I am. I'll come back later. Is that right? Oh. Wait, Detective Gumshoe. What is it? Just tell us. You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. I take it Lana's having you run errands again. Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial. That's more southern. Evidence law? Edgeworth was talking about this just the other day. There's a little... Is that a chick or a duck? Something like that.
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the...
Okay, this is just recap. The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message. Message? She said, if you're planning to take him on, you're gonna need this book. Him. I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Yep. Evidence law. Securely slipped into pocket. From the sky explains the 2 rules of evidence law. Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though. All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence. That's where you're wrong, detective. Huh?
Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me?
Mr. Edgeworth.
The real trial today hasn't begun yet.
What? What else is there to do? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. Emma Skye found out she was unwittingly caused a man's death. And now, you're telling me you want me to do more? You gotta be kidding me, pal. You're missing the point, detective. Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. Oh, yeah. Now he tells me. Now he tells me. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there. What? And we're gonna expose him. No matter what it takes. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end. February 25th, 12:52. Oh, so we took a long break. It's like over 30 minutes. Just courtroom number 9. Isn't it like 12:06? Okay. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
The inquiry committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions.
Thank you for the news, Your Honor.
Yes, well, normally, this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness. But,
Cough, cough.
this isn't easy to say. You see, there is some concern that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have,
struck a bargain? You think I may have manipulated the witnesses?
I didn't say that. It's just, you see, everyone has been talking and...
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
A solution?
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
What? But there's no precedent for what you're proposing.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I'll take it. Unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. Alright, we're gonna stick it out. Then it's settled. The, defense may now call forth the next witness.
Mr. Wright, you do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over.
Saving. Oh my god. That is intense. The defense calls. Time's finally come to bring out the real murderer. Wait, so we're supposed to say Gant, right? Or Emma? Wait, I'm confused. Real murder for what? Goodman or what? The Marshall, his brother. I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna pick. Oh, okay. I was right. Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand. Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything? Oh wait, does he not? Oh wait. As the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. All right, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand. We never meet who the bailiff actually is.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
What is this? Some kind of practical joke? Yes. Because I can't do too many men's voices, so it's this now. I was just on my way to lunch.
Your name and occupation, sir.
Worthy, are you sure you want to do this? Just, he's never able to get the name and occupation from his client, from the witnesses.
Your name and occupation.
So, you want to play hardball, eh?
But please, Mr. Gant.
Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police.
Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony.
Oh, righto. What's with the grim face?
First, let's clear up this SL9 incident.
Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already.
There are still some things unaccounted for. Ooh. Yeah, like why did you hide evidence?
Oh? Like what?
Like the role you played in all this.
Son, either you're very brave or very foolish. You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
Weapons?
Sure. Take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to.
Well, motherfuck. What? Is that true? I mean, yeah. Like, if he doesn't want to talk, then that's it. Oh, just the chief of police? Or what? Because that is true. Like, if you don't want to say anything, you can just sit there and not say anything. Just be like, I don't know. Freedom of speech and all that. You can choose not to speak.
Of course. Such an action carries with it certain risks. Don't worry. I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you.
Very well. Oh, wait. Very well. The witness may now begin his testimony.
As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, he slipped up. That power outage didn't help either.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the power outage.
When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery.
Okay. Yes, we're having floof day. They're all sheepians. So, and they're very adorable. They're all relaxing together, all three kitties. I can't believe it. Is that when Dark was arrested?
Him? He was lying on the floor, unconscious.
Uh-oh. Hey, how did he get pushed up? Like, I don't understand how that happened physically. Okay,
When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Dark bumped his head.
I see. Everything seems pretty clear cut. So if the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I'd better hit him hard and fast. Alright, so we question everything. Here, let me... No. Okay. Moving the camera to a little bit of a safer position. Okay. Hold it. As I recall, a ceremony was held at the police department that day.
Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too. That's probably what spooked Dark and made him run away like that.
Was the defendant, Lana Skye, also present in the room?
I don't quite remember. At the very least, she wasn't there when Dark ran for it.
Okay. How could you fuck up
this royally and, like, not even get trouble for that. Okay, so the two of you ran immediately after him, right?
That's right, but Dark made it to the elevator first. So Neil and I split up. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say. He got lucky.
Oh boy.
What's this all about a power outage? Oh, that. The elevator stopped all of a sudden, and I got the shock of my life.
What? What?
Well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went into his heart, though.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's not funny. That really is not funny. Okay, when I went to my office, I found Lana there. Okay. Could you tell us what you saw?
It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together.
Oh, Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor?
Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls.
Lana and Emma.
Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already known what her sister had done.
Oh. She had already arranged the crime scene. How can you know that?
Because of the victim's body, it had already been moved. So that means you found the body near Lana's desk. That's right. I think you said earlier it was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor.
Yes.
Anyway,
As I can see. So you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office?
that's exactly what I'm saying. I can understand how Lana must have felt. But moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable no matter what the circumstances.
Is that how it really went down?
Staring at the witness won't do any good, Mr. Wright. If you're going to stare at anything, you'd be better off staring at the court record. Worthy. Always the smooth talker.
But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery? Lana did admit to forging evidence, but that can't be the whole truth. Somehow I've got to link Gant to the incident. Okay. I'm gonna save here real quick, because that's the thing I do. Okay. I'm trying to... Okay. Let's check the evidence law. Okay, rules for submitting evidence. Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant, not relevant, to the case on trial. Okay. Found his Gant's desk. Okay, I'm gonna present the evidence list. At the forgery comments. Alright, double save. Just in case. Haha! You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery. But I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up.
Explain yourself.
Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this list, for example.
That's the list Emma Sky drew with her picture on. I drew her picture on.
This was discovered in your desk. Not only that, but a piece of this jar was sitting in your office. Was found inside your safe. I think I read that wrong. Was found inside your safe. Revenant.
It was found where?
You see, Chief Gant. Oh, I need to fix my shirt. Okay. These articles of evidence uncovered in your office are concrete proof that you also played in part in the illegal investigation. That's hard to say it, but all at once. Okay. Are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation. Okay, close enough.
Chief Gant, what's the meaning of this?
Oh.
Yes.
Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy.
So you admit to it then, that you were involved in the forgery?
Who, me? Or do you mean you?
Me? Why would I have anything to do with that? Like, I wasn't even a lawyer then, probably.
Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence.
How in the fuck? I wasn't even working here. This was before my job here.
The prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too.
How is it forged if the drawing is on the back of the page? Isn't that right? Righto, no. Alright, right.
However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation. Worthy.
Oh.
Worthy, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured, Nick will receive his due punishment.
Oh no. What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work. Poor guy.
Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene.
My. Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together.
Whatever. Evidence and forgery.
Let's see, what was it now? A jar fragment and a list? For all I know, you could have planted them in my office.
Then how would we know your safe number to get in there?
Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way.
Oh, but it could.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
when investigating the crime scene. You should have been more careful to observe.
What? What? How? Wait, what is happening? What just? Okay,
You do understand that I'm the chief of police, right? There will be consequences.
what?
Indeed, I believe I will press charges, so you won't make the same mistake again.
What in the fuck? I know, poor Gumshoe.
My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know.
All right, Aji.
Oh, Aji. I hate that.
You return, though.
I know. That place, right?
Huh? What are these guys? Telepathic? Okay. Jesus Christ. There's no fucking way. I'd appreciate it if you stop making these ridiculous allegations.
Yes, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that.
What? I'll have you know, back in the day, I once broke into a cattle ranch and okay, Phoenix.
Mr. Wright, what are you saying?
I still don't know if cow tipping is actually a real thing, but or just a TV thing.
Anyway, you can't prove you didn't carry the evidence. Carrying the evidence, can you? If you have proof to the contrary, you're gonna need it later.
I have your safe number.
Later? What are you talking about? What else? I'm talking about when Wright's prints are found. Yes, if they're found inside my safe, they would prove his investigation was illegal.
Grr. I've never faced anyone as slimy as this guy. What the fuck? Yeah, I think you want to go for a beer later. Okay, what do you mean by that?
This is all purely hypothetical, of course. But suppose I did place those items in my safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery.
I mean, depends on what you call forgery. Like leaving out information and saying that there's nothing else? That's pretty shitty. If concealing evidence found at a crime scene isn't forgery.
I'm not through speaking yet, Righto. It all depends on when the evidence was discovered.
I found in the dark was convicted. And they're worthless. Oops. Okay. So are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation?
It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list. For all we know, it could have suddenly materialized the day after Dark was sentenced.
What the fuck? Oh, and wouldn't that be convenient?
Right. The chief is talking about a possibility, so as long as you can't rule that out. Your remarks, however, clever they may be, will only succeed in wasting time.
Tell me something I don't know.
Come now, Righto. Think about it.
Hold it. Can you look me in the eye and say that?
Because I'm innocent. Remember? Who is it that murdered Neil?
I'm not sure I care for the word murder here. But in the end, In the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Emma Sky.
Well, now do you see?
But you could still use that benefit to blackmail Lana anyways.
Really, Chief?
Oh, whoops. Really, Chief Gant? At the very least, there is one very large benefit you've reaped from all of this.
Oh, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit?
You have a lapdog, pretty much. That would, of course, be the position you have. Chief of Police.
Oh.
The resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive.
Ho 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Oh, that was a good one.
Huh?
Do you really think I'm that incompetent?
What do you mean?
Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of the SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little.
Is that true, Edgeworth?
Yes, he was going to be made chief anyway.
Ah! Be careful. Oh.
Be careful when pointing that finger, or you might wind up being the one pointed at.
The fuck? I didn't even work here back then. Phoenix didn't work here back then.
So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else. Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. There are only 3 people I look out for. Me, myself, and Irene.
I've seen that movie once, and I do not remember what it's about. I think Jim Carrey was in it. I think. I may be wrong. Okay.
There. It's on the open now. Algie, would you mind if I changed my testimony a little?
To what?
By all means, please do.
I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me. But there's something in it for you. Nothing in it for you?
Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl, Lana's little sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you'd better think again.
You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone.
Be tough on crime and tough on people. That's how I was raised, or whatever.
You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though.
Ho ho ho.
Ho 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 ho. Oh, that was a good one, Worthy.
Could there have been something in it for him? Given his selfishness, would he have helped someone else? It wouldn't have been help, right? If he's gonna be blackmailing anyways. 'Cause that's not helping. Because if I say point out an accomplice, then I'd have to figure out what that means. Alright, let's save again. I'm gonna say no. Bah! I can't think of how it would help him. That means he wouldn't have helped out anyone. It wouldn't have been helping them!
Relax and take a deep breath, Mr. Wright.
Oh,
Try to think outside the box.
oh, thank you, Edgeworth. Mia's echoing in our minds now.
After all, that's what you're good at, isn't it?
Think outside the box. I never thought I'd hear him tell me that. Yeah. That's really nice. Okay, the question is who would the chief help? It's who would ask the chief for help. If someone did that, he'd be sure to find a way to benefit from that person. Yeah, I'm sure Lana asked for help.
It appears the defense has nothing more to say.
Wait, what? Oh.
Chief, would you please repeat your testimony from the beginning?
For all I know, okay. So I'm gonna... What am I doing on the accomplice? Okay, save here. Mostly for navigation's sake for later. Okay. Oh wait, I have to press it again. Okay. Nothing in it. Blah 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 blah. Point out accomplice. True, you might not help out anyone for their sake, but if it would benefit you, you might decide to assist someone.
Mr. Wright, it appears you're positively determined to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend people a hand.
What? That's not what I mean.
Very well then. Who is this person you believe Chief Gant?
Okay, it's Lana. Oh no.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky, the defendant?
I believe it's quite obvious in light of the circumstances. Emma Sky fell victim to an unfortunate series of events. I love the book series. The ending is weird. The last book is really weird compared to all the others, not gonna lie. But they're very good. The Netflix series does a pretty good job of it, as portraying it as a show at least. So who would want to help her out more than her own sister, Lana? As for Chief Gant, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit.
Self-profit? What do you mean?
After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Sky was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant.
But how would he profit from all this?
He would be able to use Chief Prosecutor as his puppet. Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations.
You mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance, he plays with...
Alright, yeah, he doesn't play with puppets, no. Alright, yep, alright, he got it. He finally got it. The judge.
Oh, wait. You must mean puppet, as in someone forced to do his bidding. No, oh, wait.
Admit it, Chief. You assisted Lana Sky in forging evidence. Your motive, to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her.
Righto, my boy. You have quite an imagination. Let me ask you something.
What?
Do you have any proof of this? That I controlled Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing?
Lana. She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant.
I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture.
Unless that is also what happened in this incident.
This incident? Or which one would that be?
Of course, I'm talking about the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman.
Yeah, we're talking about like 2 different things now.
Yet the chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. It's almost as if someone has been controlling her.
Yeah, like she let herself get caught. She dropped her phone on purpose. Like, I don't know.
Worthy, you'd better watch your tongue. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
What the fuck?
Just what do you mean?
Like, is he like openly threatening people now? In front of the judge? What in the fuck is this kind of kangaroo court?
What he means, Your Honor.
Excuse me. What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the chief is now making Lona take the rap to cover up his involvement.
What? Order. I said order! Mr. Wright, you can't be serious.
I mean, yeah, huh?
This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement agency. To accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder? That is
Impossible! It's inconceivable! I don't think you know what that word means. Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Edgeworth said in easier to understand language.
It's too late, Mr. Wright.
What?
Oh. There's no turning back for us now.
It looks like he's the one who's decided to go through with this.
Can you prove this, Mr. Wright?
We save in this game. Okay.
That the chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is involved in this murder?
Good question.
Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell.
I see. Alright then.
Okay. We save.
Let's see what Mr. Wright's got, and it better be good. Show us this evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman. Okay.
Okay, what was it? The safe? Wait, Goodman, okay. Safe, Goodman. Like Meekins. Wait. Murder of Detective Goodman. Let's see, this was already in there. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Do 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 do. Okay, traces of victim's blood. Gant's past. Ooh, wait, no. Not good then. Goodman. See, the print has been wiped. Wait, whose... Did we figure out whose print was that? Chief Gant. Tagged evidence from the SL9 incident. Brought back to his office by Gant's request. I am gonna pick this thing. Okay.
Oh. This is the ID card list.
Oh, yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There is one ID on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. 77777777.
Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that's my card number.
It's your number.
What? How do you know that?
The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. Yeah, there we go. A 7-digit code.
7 digits? You don't mean...
I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was 777777777. Let's see. When I used to work at a daycare, I knew at least there were 3 kids named Seven, but they were all spelled different. Yeah, it was weird. I'm like, all right, are we just naming our kids numbers now? Like, we've already been doing colors for a while, and plants, and all right, I guess we're doing numbers now. Okay, the same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant, you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. How did he not figure that the most obvious number, the badge number, whatever, ID number, like, none of them have all the same numbers. None of them. And he just so happens to have the one that's all 7s, you know, because that's a fun number, you know. It's not an odd number, but a powerful number still.
Order, order. Chief Gant, what do you have to say?
Nothing. The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulations. And I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law.
What the fuck?
But right now, this court demands an explanation from you about the use of this ID card.
Ooh.
Chief Gant, so you admit it? You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime?
What about it? I'm chief of police. Whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom. What's the difference? I can go anywhere I want. Tell me. When you entered the room, were you alone?
I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do at the evidence room.
Oh, howdy. I can't do too many male men's voices, obviously, so I'm just having fun with it. Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he?
Of course not. Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days.
You hadn't seen him in days, Chief Gant? Or Chief Gant. I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? This trial's purpose is to determine Lana's Sky's guilt.
No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting?
Oh, in that case, Mr. Wright, going to have to ask you for evidence. Okay, we're saving. Show us proof that the victim met with the chief on the day of the crime. Wasn't it the freaking... No. Okay, let's... Proof. And was it this? The evidence from a past case of Edgeworth's brought back to his office by Gant's request. No, that means he met with Edgeworth. Oh, wait. This one can only be submitted to Chief of Police. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's either... I mean... Edgeworth was there. Weekends. Fake Goodman went in. Okay, I'm gonna present this. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime.
Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it.
So Detective Goodman filled out a lost item report. He would have had to give that report to the Chief of Police.
Yeah, you are in possession of the report. Which means you can't be sure if he filed it.
He filed it. How do I know, you may ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day. He needed to? Yes, to transfer the evidence out. Oh. Detective Goodman took the form from you, Chief Gant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room. Holy shit, man, that is sinister. So, Marshall wasn't working with Gant about, like, taking it, right? I don't think he was. Because he's just in the office room all day. Right by the evidence room.
Damn, that's so scary, man. Just thinking you're going to a coworker like, oh man, I lost my card key. You know, can you help me get into the back room? Oh yeah, sure. Let me stab you on the way out. I accompanied him. There's no other way. The murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room.
Hold on. Let me guess what you're going to say next. I, the chief of police, murdered poor Goodman.
Yep. Exactly.
But wait, there's more. The chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something of the sort.
I believe. Alright, bitch.
Sorry, but that's not possible.
And if you lent it to him, he would still be alive.
According to the record, your card was only used once. Yet you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body.
Yeah. And no, that was a cool sprite animation there for a second.
Chief Gant, you didn't.
The murder was most likely a spur-of-the-moment crime, for no one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. After the murder, he contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body, of course.
You're forgetting, Mr. Wright.
That's a stepladder!
That the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office parking lot. How did he manage to move it there?
I was at the police department the entire day, you know.
Yeah, that's why you put it in Edgeworth's car. And had Lana, like, mess with it.
And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony.
Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal.
Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Hey you, take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office.
I don't think so. Yeah, you already have this leverage over Lana. Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time I thought it was a useless clue just taking up space. Wait.
How could the chief have moved the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence.
Okay, wait, I'm setting again. Oh, to move the body, use this. Used what? So what? To move the body. The Edgeworth's parking lot with Edgeworth's car. Okay. He used. Oh, here it is. Wait, this right? AI-16 is written on the tag. That means it has nothing to do with the current case. Oh, that's what it is. It's a screwdriver. This is how you move Detective Goodman's body.
What's that? A screwdriver? But what does that have to do with this case?
Absolutely nothing. And that's the whole charm of that. Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here?
It's here because I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less.
Oh my god. That is... Oh my... Okay, so... He gave him the award so he would do this favor for him. Like, of course, like, Edgeworth would be like, why would you have me take this? You know, but like, he was already kind of overwhelmed by the award ceremony and just be like, all right, fine, I'll just take it and go. You know, like, not even thinking about it. And just to distract Edgeworth too. Oh my god.
In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Oh my god.
After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so he gave them this award. And then he's like, hey, can you do me this favor? And he's like, okay, fine, I'll take the trophy with me too, and the screwdriver, and we'll go back, back to my office and do whatever I need to do. And that brings the body back with him too. Oh my god. But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to.
You mean I...
The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Oh my god. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car! Okay. Because, like, I already figured, like, okay, yeah, the body got moved in Edgeworth's car. But he wasn't even going to come back. That is so fucked. Okay. Yes. Unless, of course, you have another explanation, Chief? Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to transport evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Skye.
Just, oh my god. Order, order, order. What's going on here? Is there no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations?
Think back to the photograph. Look at this photograph! Okay. Think back to the photograph the star took at the prosecutor's office. This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite.
Is it a photo of the body being taken from the trunk?
Chief Gant, please say something.
I believe your time's up.
My time's up.
Sorry, Righto, but I'm having lunch with the district attorney general after this. Well, you're gonna have to tell him to hold his horses. We have to get going if we're gonna make it in time for the early bird special. No one cares about your fucking Luby's dinner. Breakfast. But the cross-examination isn't finished yet. Remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons? Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now.
What? That's not a right to be casually invoked.
Yeah, it's probably gonna come back to bite ya.
There are certain risks to be considered.
So you're going to just run away after all of this?
Run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy.
Oh.
I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right? And if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now.
Well,
You think I had Lana dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof and get it over with.
here, save. Before we show our proof.
I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. David Gantz is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
do you have any concrete proof?
I mean, of what specifically? Okay, proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Sky dispose of his body. Do I have any concrete proof? Okay, saving right here. Here, I'm gonna say I have no proof yet, just to see what they say. I can always go back. It's no use showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. No, Your Honor. At present, I have no conclusive evidence.
See, Edgy?
In that case...
Oh. Wait, then... Wait, hold on. This court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief. What?
Here's a tip. Never gamble what you can't afford to lose, Righto. It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Edgy, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay. Wait, we're going back. Okay, never mind. You just like totally fuck yourself. Okay. I can't let him just squirm his way out. What? Blah, blah, blah. I just can't let him squirm his way out of this. I've got to keep the pressure on. Yes, Your Honor. I do have such evidence.
Then please hurry up and present it. Just remember, it better prove Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Okay. Victims. Witnesses. The prosecutor. Damon Gant, Lone Sky. Head investigator. Okay, so that's how they know each other. Specifically. Damon Gant, Bruce Goodman. Murdered Goodman. a shadow of a doubt. What? The SL9 is written on a small tag attached to the knife. It was a weapon used in that incident 2 years ago and has known many victims. I think... Oh.
So, what exactly is this evidence?
It's proof as to whether or not it demonstrates... as to... What? I'll let you be the judge. That's so confusing.
But I am the judge.
Oh, right. Well, what do you think, Your Honor?
What I think, Mr. Wright? I'm going to be late for lunch.
Whoopsie, okay. Okay, present. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save right here. Better prove beyond the shadow of a doubt. Oop. SL9. Tagged evidence, maybe the glove, maybe the evidence locker. Oh, never mind. Okay, so it's not that. This was in toolbox. So the stabbing happened in here, in the evidence room. I mean, the ID card record is... Nope. Okay, I'm trying to... Goodman. Okay, 2 years ago is not Goodman, right? Is it that? No. Oh boy. It's not that, it's not that, it's not that, it's not that. I am so confused. I mean, this thing?
Whoopsie doodle. Found at the prosecutor's office. Crime scene. Not that. I really don't know. From Goodman and Lana Sky. Not that. Maybe this? No. Yeah, just try all. Okay, yeah, I'll go down the line. I wanted to avoid doing that, but nope. Like I don't know what it would be. Or if I don't have it after all. Okay, maybe this? No. No. Whew. Okay, that was scary. Okay. It's not Edgeworth's knife. Parking stub? No. It's not that. Maybe the badger? No. Okay, autopsy report? No. Phoenix is a well-versed time traveler, apparently. I already tried this one, I think, but... Okay. No. No. Oh boy. Okay. Nope. So it's not the picture. Nope. So not the shoe. So wasn't this. Not that. Like, it can't be that. Okay, let's try the ID card record. Nope. ID card record. Nope. So not that. Nope. Okay. So evidence for plans. Okay. this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I've tried the... What? No. Okay, so it's definitely not the glove. One day, yes. Hopefully that day is today. So not the glove. The safe? The evidence locker? No. It is not the evidence locker. Good to know. Is it my attorney's badge? This thing? No. I know. Me too. Evidence list? No. I don't want to look it up because we've already been doing this. Nope. Okay. No. I might not have it. Like, it did give me the option and I chickened out. Okay, not that. Nope. I don't think, like, I honestly think I don't have anything. No. That. No. Yeah. I'm gonna look it up. Okay. How to prove guilty. I don't know. Okay. Alright, I have to scroll. Oh no, I was right the first time. I was right. Oh no, we don't have it. So I'm just gonna present my badge. Like it says I don't. It's like it says to pick. I don't have it. Okay. Well. Late for lunch, so we're gonna have to take the L. Guess I wasn't enough. Okay, please, Your Honor, give me just a little longer to consider.
I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. David Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
do you have any concrete proof?
Proof? Yeah, no. No. Now we're back to where we started. I have no proof yet. I was right. It's no use showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. Okay, Your Honor. At present, I have no conclusive evidence. Aw, damn it.
See, Edgy?
In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief.
Damn it. I didn't want that.
What? Here's a tip. Never gamble what you can't afford to lose, Righto. It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Aji, I'll leave the rest to you.
Alright, so I guess we have to let him go. Damn it.
I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer in our nation's law enforcement.
No, are you gonna take more points away from me? No. Ah! Oh, Edward.
Lady Luck, Maybe we should have a word with her.
Oh, Edgeworth, look at that.
Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean?
There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't yet had the honor of hearing her testimony.
Lana! Oh, no, it's Lana, right? A lady who knows the truth. Another witness.
In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is her testimony.
Yes, she to the rescue. But Chief Gant has invoked his right to refuse to testify.
There's still someone else. One more witness who can answer all the questions raised in this trial. Someone right in this very room.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this person?
Why are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten the defendants? Yeah, the defense is the one calling witnesses today.
Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist?
She may not be willing to tell the truth, but we can't just stop now. Yes, Your Honor. The defense calls forth... Wait, do I call I guess it's Lana, right? Or her. Yeah, she... Okay, based on what he was saying, like, oh, she might not want to tell the truth, but who does she mean by that? Okay, let's try it. Nope. Damn it. No. Okay, I'm gonna save again. Take the L. Okay. Okay, so it's not star. Okay.
The defendant, Miss Lana Sky?
She was in the underground parking lot at 5:15 p.m. on February 21st. Her task, to dispose of the victim's body. In accordance with a certain someone's orders.
Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution has no objections, Your Honor.
Very well. The court will now take its final recess for the day. In 15 minutes, we will reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony. This court is now in
Hold on. I don't know who that is.
Huh? Chief Gant, I thought you were going to eat.
Listen good, Lana.
Oh my fuck. He came back to threaten her, like, in person, in court. The fucking audacity of this man. He's talking to Lana.
I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claims, there will be terrible consequences.
Oh.
That's right. Your sister will be found guilty for Neil Marshall's murder.
It wasn't even a murder. Like, okay. I hate this guy. I still want to take off his little fucking goatee that looks like a scallop and, like, fling it like a little ninja star. Cut someone's arms off. This isn't good.
Of course you never support such outrageous claims anyway, right? Just something to think about. Alright then. I've got a lunch date to meet. Toodaloo.
Oh my god. Like, are you gonna let this fly, Judge? Really?
Okay, if there aren't any further objections. This court is now in recess.
Jesus Christ. Okay, February 25th, 2:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Why is Edworth in the defendant lobby?
Looks like we managed to stay in the game.
Yeah, thanks to your help, Edworth. That chief, he's something else, eh, pals? Detective Gumshoe! Ha ha ha, I'm not a detective anymore. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry. I've already decided where to work now. At your office. Like, you're hiring me. My office? Sure. I'll take the place of that top-knotted girl you used to work with. Could he mean Maya? Still, looks like we're all out of moves now. Chief Gant's done it again. How is it he always gets the upper hand? It's not fair that he has the right to refuse to testify.
Settle down, Wright. Remember what the judge said?
But Chief, that's not a right to be casually invoked.
Okay, blah blah blah. It's risky. Risks. What did he mean by that?
It's simple. If the chief refuses to testify, the opposite also holds true.
Oh, you mean he forfeits his right to say anything too? Oh, it's Emma! Emma, are you okay?
Yeah, when I came to, I was in the medical office. I've been listening to the trial from the gallery.
So she heard everything that's been going on. Emma, I'm sorry for what I said before.
No, don't be. It was the truth. You know, it's funny. I almost feel somehow relieved.
Relieved?
Yeah. Now I finally know what really happened.
Aw.
To think that all this time, my sister was being blackmailed by that terrible man. And she did it all just to protect me.
Oh.
Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her said she changed. Perhaps it was easier that way for her.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean? To follow Chief Gant's orders. She must have shut herself up deep inside to force herself to do anything and everything the chief told her to do.
That must be why she became so cold.
It was all my fault. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall.
Hey, don't go blaming yourself now. If you want to blame anyone, blame society, pal.
Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with his forgery, but he can't fool my memory. I remember now. I knocked Mr. Marshall into that armor.
I see. Well, we better get back. It's time for the final act. Emma, why didn't you wait?
No, I'm going with you. I want to be there when Lana tells the truth.
Let's go, Wright.
Oh,
It's time to end this.
oh, okay. How much more of this is there gonna be? Cause let's see, that was. We can do it. We can continue. We're fine. Oops. So February 25th, 2:21 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9.
Now then, will the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, please take the stand?
Miss Lana Sky, you are the chief prosecutor. I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you.
But Mr. Edgeworth,
If you already know everything, you know all that I've done these past 2 years.
Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Sky. And remember, you are under oath. We want to hear the truth.
Of course, the truth.
Lana, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister.
Now then, your testimony, if you will. First, tell us about your relationship with Chief Gant.
Everything hinges on your testimony. You're the only chance we have to get Gant. Gant and the fabrication. I worked alongside Gant for years. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma.
Oh. Are you sure about this testimony?
Your Honor, I'm confessing to a capital offense. Of course I'm sure.
But Lana...
If this is true, then that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with this.
That's what I've been telling you from the beginning.
Please, Mr. Wright, you've got to help her. She's sacrificing herself because of me.
But what if she's telling the truth?
She's not. I know my own sister. Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside.
Oh, then I've been getting her voice right this whole time.
Deep down, she's really screaming in agony.
Oh. Yeah, this is no time to start second-guessing myself. Defense may now begin its cross-examination. Hold it. How many years exactly? Ever since I made senior detective. Let's see. I was 24 then, so that would be 5 years. Dang, she's young.
David Gant and Detective Sky were legendary partners. I personally saw them testify in numerous cases.
She must have been good coming from the same school as Mia. David Gant was a respectable detective, that's why. But think about it, Miss Sky. You didn't murder Detective Goodman. You told me as much yesterday in jail. You still don't get it, do you, Mr. Wright? Any testimony you cannot present in court is as useless as idle gossip. I stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. And fabricated myself. Khaleesi, where are you going? Go back up. So, did you do so to help your sister? Joe Dark was a serial killer. My sister almost became his last victim that day. I didn't want that incident to ruin her life. But what she did was justifiable self-defense. And she wouldn't have been charged with anything. That's not the point. She was traumatized that day,
All because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him. Lana!
So that's why you fabricated the evidence 2 years ago?
Okay. Yeah, the floof's on the way. So you say you did this all by yourself? Yes.
Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene?
Oh. It seems I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken prosecutor award knife was stuck in the victim's body. Oh, Khaleesi. Okay, I'm just gonna wave the light on the wall. What? Oh, so, yeah, I got a laser pointer, mostly to help with Beans, because she's a little monster, but Khaleesi really likes it too. Okay, but Prosecutor Marshall died from an unfortunate accident. That's only a situation you dreamed was possible. Gasp. The reality is, it wasn't my sister who took the prosecutor's life. Fantasize all you want, Mr. Wright, but I'll never change this statement.
You mean Prosecutor Marshall wound up being killed by Dark?
Something like that.
Oh, if that is so, what happened to the other murder weapon? Dark was carrying a switchblade knife.
Oh, that was lying on the floor a little distance away. It was probably knocked away in the struggle. That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies with more lies. All just to protect me. She's not doing it for you anymore, Lana. She's like doing it for herself.
So, when you found the scene like this, what did you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to.
Yes. Broke off the tip of... Ugh, gross. You planted the tip of Dark's knife in the wound and then you moved the body? But what? But why? Why would you do that? It jumped through like that dialogue really fast. Sorry. I didn't press A. It did it by itself. You of all people should know, Edgeworth. You've always had a good head on your shoulders. My head isn't that bad. Maybe I ought to ask for the sake of the others. Why did you plant the knife? Why did you move the body? Why did you plant the knife? That's what I want to know. Excuse me. But why did you do that? Come now, Mr. Wright. Even you should be able to figure it out. Look.
Very well, let's add this to the witness's testimony. The reason Miss Sky fabricated the knife.
Let's break off the tip of the knife. I want to ask her why she moved the body as well. Blah blah blah. Okay, but why? Why did you move the body? Aww. Okay, when you showed up on the scene, where exactly was the victim's body? Khaleesi, get out from underneath her. Look. Okay, it was where you deduced it was, by Chief Gant's desk.
But the body was found by your desk. Why did you move it there?
The reason for that is simple.
Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. The reason was Sky moved the body.
Okay. So the pieces of the jar that shattered during the vents threatened my plan. The pieces of the jar, you mean? Yes, that wretched jar you showed us earlier. Yeah.
It is quite upsetting. Like, it's quite upsetting to look at, just the shape and jar.
I'm gonna kick you out of this room if you keep messing around. Okay. In order to show that Dark committed the crime. Okay, Khaleesi's underneath where the camera is now. Khaleesi. Why are you hiding? Okay, in order to show that Dark committed the crime, I felt it would be more expedient to move the body.
So, when you first found the body, the jar was already...
Of course, it had been shattered to pieces. If you looked at the crime scene, it would be clear right away what happened. Oof. Neil Marshall was dead, and Dark was lying unconscious. In other words, the jar must have been broken during their struggle.
I see.
What's the matter, Emma? Apparently the jar shattered at the time the crime was committed. But I have a feeling there's more to it than that. There must be a contradiction here somewhere. Anyway, I committed this fabrication completely alone. Okay. To get Dark convicted, it had nothing to do with Emma. So you rearranged the crime scene. Are you sure you didn't do this to keep Emma from looking like the murderer? How many times do I have to tell you, Mr. Wright? Emma didn't do it. Period.
Are you so desperate to hide that fact?
You're willing to risk the death sentence? Yeah, like, Lana, girl, come on. Like... Oh, she's lying! She did it so I wouldn't be blamed for what happened. In any case, as a prosecutor, what I've done is unpardonable. There's nothing I can do to make up for my actions. Mr. Wright, my sister's lying! Looks like she's determined to protect you to the end. She insists she fabricated the evidence by herself. There's no way she could have done it alone. I've got to get Lana to talk more. If she's lying, then she's bound to slip up and make a contradiction. Okay, no truth to this blackmail theory. Fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. I broke all the remove the body. Pieces of the jar. Okay, I'm gonna save right here. Bees knows better now to not to chase after it when Khaleesi's going for it. Khaleesi. No hissing. Okay, I'm gonna... I'm gonna present the jar, I guess? There we go. Okay, the Sky. I understand how you feel. You committed that crime 2 years ago to protect your sister.
You mean the forgery at the scene where Neil Marshall was murdered?
So if that truth were to be exposed now, the past 2 years of your life will have been in vain. Even so, I am compelled to bring to everyone's attention a significant contradiction within your testimony. Oh, snap. A contradiction in my testimony? You testified, and I quote, "The pieces of the jar that title blah 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 threaten my plan." That's right.
Do you have a problem with that?
It's a simple oversight, really. You see, a message was written... Hello, Khaleesi. Okay, nope. No petting. Yeah, no, she will not allow me to pet her. Okay, Bubba, written blood. Yes, the prosecutor must have written it in his final moments. Exactly so. And this is where the contradiction lies. Gasp. In order for the victim to be able to write his message on the jar, it must not yet have been broken before he died. Oh. He sneezed. He could have written Emma's name on a shattered jar. Bum, bum, bum. You got the sneezies? Okay, are you got a cold? I hope not.
Okay, order.
Your Honor, it would appear more information is needed in regard to this jar and its bloody message. We may be missing something critical here.
Something critical?
Chief Prosecutor, it seems you're as in the dark as we are about the truth towards which we're headed.
What?
Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together the information to arrive at the truth.
Very well. The witness may now continue her testimony.
Oh, snap. Jar and message in blood. I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar. But it was dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered.
You mean you were the one who wiped away the message in blood?
I wasn't chief prosecutor at the time. She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence.
Very well. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
And with that, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. So I will be back shortly. They're back. Alright, we are down to 1.5 cats. I let Loki leave. Just left the door open when I left. Khaleesi's in here somewhere. Where are you? Alright, so let's hold it. So the jar was already broken? It's a miracle that thing hadn't broken earlier. Oh, there's the beans.
It certainly looks as feeble as the defense's case.
Jesus. But not as feeble as the judge's judgment.
You are an ace detective who never missed a detail. Do you really expect us to believe you? You didn't investigate what was written on the jar pieces.
Let me see. What are you doing? I need you to sit up here and just chill. That is your job. Your job is to chill. And you're not doing it. You're supposed to bring the good vibes for me.
Normally I would have.
When it was dark in the room. That's some BS. So you didn't know your sister's name was written on the jar?
No. If I had known, I would have gathered all the pieces and ground them into dust.
Oh, that helps my case. Lana, you'd do that for me? It seems you two might make up yet.
Anyway, I just barely had enough time to move the body as it was. If someone happened upon the scene, you'd lose your chance to erase the evidence. You must have been in a hurry.
I was. I knew I had to destroy the evidence before anyone came.
This is rather shocking.
I need at least one cat in here. Okay. Okay. Safe and let it. I'm afraid this action of yours reveals what really happened.
What do you mean?
That she could read it. If you really thought Dart killed Prosecutor Marshall, you wouldn't have wiped away the blood.
What else could I have done in that situation?
Lana,
I only had a few moments. There wasn't enough time for me to do anything else but gather up the pieces.
Nope. You missed one. But how could you see with the power out? It should have been pitch black in that office. Come on. Over here. Alright, we lost the cats. I'm just gonna leave it there. Should have been pitch black in that office. A detective is always prepared, Mr. Wright. Even now, I always carry a pocket light and a camera with me. Yeah, a phone. This is running away. Even I carry a bottle of emergency luminol wherever I go. I never miss anything. I got every last piece. Oh, I could think about wiping them clean before there was discovery. So you illegally rearranged the crime scene? Yes. I don't have any excuse for my actions. I'm so sorry, Lana. I didn't know. I treated you so badly all this time. It's not too late. There's still plenty of time to make up. After we've gotten to the bottom of this incident.
No doubt this day will leave a permanent stain on our history of the prosecutor's office.
More contradictions have surfaced in her testimony. Your sister's really putting up a fight. She must really care about you. Aww. Still, she's not doing this the right way. Come on, give me something. Where's the beans? Where's the beans? Come here. Lydia. Hey, I left the door open so you could leave if you wanted to, but you didn't. So that means you're working for me now. Come on. Come on. I can't pick her up. Or I will get torn to shreds. Beans? Where's the beans? Oh, there's the beans. I see you. Whoopsie. Can be on that side of the bed. Lacey can be. Okay, I think I finally figured out the contradictions in her testimony. There's one final possibility that might turn everything around. There's Beans. There's Khaleesi. Let's try to put it in the middle. So I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar. I was talking to her, the child trying to check it out to be safe and wiped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. Okay. Wait. Here, I'm gonna save here. It's over here. Oops. Wait, I'm gonna save. Oh, they're both going after the laser. Okay. So present. Final fragment. Okay. There we go. Miss Sky, I believe this jar conceals a truth even you were unaware of. Ho ho ho. What? We found the final piece of this jar in Chief Gant's safe. In Chief Gant's safe? But how? I knew it. She really didn't know. There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it.
But the witness just testified that she gathered every last piece and wiped the blood off of them.
Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you are not the first one to show up on the scene. You're not the first. Chief Gant got there before you.
But couldn't the defendants have simply missed a piece?
No. I'm afraid that's unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective.
May well be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I once wasted an entire day looking for my dentures. They were in my mouth all along. Huh. Can you believe that? No.
Have you forgotten, Your Honor, where your dentures are?
So when this witness arrived at the scene,
When the witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken.
Oh, that.
There is no way a name could have been written on a shattered jar. Another person discovered the scene prior to the witness.
I hope you're not simply implying this person was Chief Gant. At the time, he was looking for Dark downstairs. Besides, if he was there first, why would he break the jar?
the question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide that fact for 2 years?
Oh.
Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that? Riddle me this, eh, Batman?
Wait, I'm not the one on trial here.
Okay.
Damon Gant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar and purposely hid one of the broken pieces. Question: what is this action called?
Fabrication of evidence.
Well, why would Chief Gant do that?
Because he's a little bitch.
In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear?
What happened afterwards?
Discovering the scene, Lana Skye believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. Lending her his aid, Grant helped her create evidence that incriminated Dark, sparing Emma, and therein lies the reason. The reason why Miss Skye became the chief's puppet.
Oh, ouch. Need another band-aid? No, I did it on my own. Please, sis, stop trying to protect the chief. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake. It's on the cardboard. It's on the cardboard. Just so No, you didn't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone. Don't believe anything Mr. Wright says. Defense attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their clients. Foul lies? Imagine that, coming from my own client.
I guess you do seem the type who likes to twist the truth.
What, me? Or her? Wait a minute. What if we're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap? Squeezed in the middle, smack dab in the middle. Who remembers that Oreo commercial? I think it was Oreos. Projector in the middle.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Lana, maybe right after all.
What do you mean, right?
So you do tell foul lies then, Mr. Wright? Miss Sky, please testify once more. Khaleesi, come on. Khaleesi, you're so mean. But, oh, Khaleesi, you're so mean. You're so mean, Khaleesi. If evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of... Come on, go that way. Then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie. Oh. But I do remember knocking over Mr. Marshall. Oh, I lost the cats. Miss Sky, if you will. Oh, poor beans. The poor beans. Come on. Come on, beans. Come on up. Come on up here. Come on, follow the laser. Follow the laser. Come on, come on. Oh. Come on, beans. Alright. We have Khaleesi lurking like a gargoyle. Yeah, the judge is something else. I can't.
There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there's a possibility that it will if you would tell the truth.
Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw. Oh.
All right, the judge may testify once more for the final time.
Are you sure about that, Judge?
You sure about that?
The actual crime scene. When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on that suit of armor's sword. Come on, Khaleesi. Work with me, lady. Come on, go up. Damn it. Alright, whatever. I'll be back in a minute. So Emma and Dark were lying unconscious on the floor nearby. When I saw what had happened, I thought she did it. That's why I erased all the evidence that linked her to the murder. I had Chief Gant help me move the body from the sword and carry it. But if it all really was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent. Oh shit. So there's hope.
Unbelievable. The body was impaled on the armor's sword.
Look, you can sniff it. You can sniff it if you want. Nope. No pets. She just trying to grab my hand with her paw. I believe the body was impaled. Okay.
You were the only one who saw that. If you only had proof. Or if only you had proof.
If only. Actually, I do have proof. Oh, what's the proof? What is the proof? There's Khaleesi. Oh, snap. I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning. What? Oh, the book. What, to me? Beans, I see you down there. I see you down there, come on. Hey, it's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered it. Beans. I thought it might be needed. Oh, you thought right. But I don't remember receiving a picture like that. It's in the book. Lana must have known. See, Mr. Wright? She really does have faith in you. Oh. Listen, get up, girl. Lady, get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Go. Go. Come on, get up. Man, I shouldn't have taken a bathroom break. Now they're all over the place. Okay. Please put in this picture. I don't remember receiving any pictures from Lana. Lana said she gave it to you this morning, right? I seem to remember getting something from her then. Let's check that evidence again. There must be a picture in there somewhere. Okay. Oh. Pio. Oh. Hey, there's a picture here. Oh my. This is the actual crime scene. No other detective saw the crime scene like this. Because I contacted Criminal Affairs only after I had rearranged everything. Okay. Mr. Wright! That piece cut out from his vest. Could that be... Oh. The cloth we found inside Chief Gant's safe. So, oh yeah. Flashback. Come here, Beans. Come here. Oh, Beans, come on. Hey, this is a handprint, isn't it? That cloth. It had fingerprints on it. Nope. Here, we should play with this.
Whoever's fingerprints those are must be the real murderer.
Whoa. What? But those fingerprints.
What?
They're yours, Emma. Whoopsie.
Why are your lips turning all purple, Mr. Wright?
Anyway, let's get on with the cross-examination. So long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murderer.
Very well. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Actual crime scene. Okay. Alright. He has impaled. Oh. Oh shit.
Come now, Edgy. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen.
Alright, bitch. I don't see you doing any better.
Chief Gant.
What? Now you want to make me out as the bad guy too? If so, I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense.
Oh, that's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
What?
You already declined to testify.
Yeah, you bitched out midway through.
That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any sort.
This must be that risk we were talking about earlier. Yep.
Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the sound of the noose tightening around your own neck.
Ooh. That's probably the sound.
So what? You think I'm worried?
Khaleesi, are you gonna play? Or are you gonna be mean? I think she said she's gonna be mean. So I'm not gonna play.
Sorry to disappoint you. But I don't need to make any statements.
What? Then why the fuck did you make such a big deal about being like, interrupting the cross-examination?
What do you mean?
The evidence will do all the talking for me. Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence.
Okay.
Yes, that's true. Wait, you mean you still have some conclusive evidence?
No, I don't. But someone does.
Someone?
So, what's your excuse, Righto? Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You do have something to show us, right?
I mean, earlier I didn't, but
Something that proves who knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death? Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt?
yeah, no, exactly. I'm like, you're supposed to be going to lunch with the district attorney, whatever.
Is this true, Mr. Wright?
I mean, we have the picture now. If I show that piece of evidence now, Emma's sure to be made out as the murderer.
Mr. Wright, if you have any more if you're trying to conceal...
Okay, saving.
Okay, if you try to conceal anything, you will be the one appearing before the Board of Inquiries. inquiries.
What do I do now? I better think this through carefully. I can't afford to make the wrong decision. Alright, saving. Again. Should I present that piece of evidence? Do I? The one that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall? Khaleesi. Don't be mean. Do I? Like, I mean... You know, I'm gonna not show it. Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time.
What? You lie.
Chief Gant, how do you know that? How do you know I'm lying?
You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside. The conclusive evidence.
I don't know what you're talking about. Wasn't that investigation I did illegal anyways?
Mr. Wright, why don't you show them? We found it together. Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? I know the truth.
Okay, Khaleesi clearly wants to play, but she's being a little bitch also. Come on, get up here. Get down. Hey. Khaleesi, over here. Turn around. Turn around. Fine. Whatever.
You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it.
What are you talking about, Chief Gant?
Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area?
It looks like part of it's been cut out for some reason.
You mean you had this in your safe?
What? That means you, the chief of police, have been concealing evidence?
Look at that.
This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department.
I mean, yeah. Let's hope it stays that way. Not gonna lie.
Impressive. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Righto. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as the murderer.
Oh my, so I hit her in the face.
I'll tell you what really happened.
Okay.
What? You mean you admit to it?
What is he admitting to specifically?
Yeah. I was the first person to arrive at that crime scene that day.
Please, get away.
It then occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana.
Why is he admitting to this?
So you really were manipulating her. I knew Lana. If I made it look like the blame to lay with her sister.
Wait. Then... Oh.
That when she saw the scene, she would ask me for my aid.
Motherfucker.
So you assisted Miss Sky.
I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room.
And I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dark convicted.
Go, sit down.
When I tampered with the crime scene, I had 2 pieces of evidence. This was before Arana arrived at the scene, mind you.
2 pieces of evidence. You mean those items in your safe?
But why?
For insurance, of course.
Then why are you admitting to this? Insurance?
I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst.
Get back on the bed. She was on the stool where I was keeping the camera. Come on.
So I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed.
You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
What do you take me for? A fool? I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. See this jar fragment? I hid the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood off all the pieces.
Hey, guys, cut it out. Holly, see. Stop being annoying.
Come on, kitties. Come on, kitties.
Well, there you are.
But if you had fabricated all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate the message on this jar, too?
Oh, snap. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Some people don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance.
You mean that piece of cloth?
Come on, Righto. Cough it up already. I know you have it.
Nope.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright?
So you admit it then, Chief Gant? That you were hiding the cloth you cut off cut off the victim's vest in your safe.
Yes, I admit it. I didn't want to have to go. I didn't want to have to do that, being chief and all.
Ooh, excuse me.
But it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer.
Well, Mr. Wright?
What, me?
What do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago, you said you didn't have any evidence you could present.
Foolish move, Righto. You should have known it, or you should have shown it then before it was too late.
It's been a long battle. But the moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up the victory, you hear the victory is mine. Then I guess that means we do have to show it. I mean, I don't want to show the evidence. Your Honor, I do have evidence to present now. Come on, Beans, over here.
Alright then.
I don't want to. Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest. Oh, yes. At last you've brought it out into the open.
There's a handprint on this piece of cloth.
Your Honor, the prosecution requests that be immediately sent to the lab for analysis.
Kitties. Where's the kitties? Come on, Beans.
This handprint on the leather. There must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly.
You mean?
It could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence.
I don't want to show it. Ho ho ho. You're as slow on the uptake as ever, Worthy.
What?
Think about it. Wright had all this time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? You mean you are... Oh,
You mean you already know? You know whose fingerprints are on that?
Mr. Wright, do you really know?
Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they?
Very well. I'll tell you. It should be okay now. Everything's proceeding as predicted. The person... Stop, Khaleesi! Fucking... No! Get out of there! God damn it. I hate it when she gets to my desk. If you're gonna be annoying, go away. Okay. Whoopsie.
Emma? Emma Sky?
What? They're mine? Oopsie. I'm sorry, Emma. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, why would I? Why would I? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh.
You're really something, righto?
Oh. You knew this girl did it all along. And you still tried to pin the murder on me.
So it's true. Tragic, but true. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death.
How could you? You monster.
Miss Sky,
You knew whose fingerprints those were all along, yet you acted like she really didn't. Miss Sky, it's not over yet. What? I said this trial isn't over yet.
Ha! But I'm afraid it is over, boy. Not only this trial, but your career, too. You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence.
Well, fuck you.
That, my friend, is a serious offense.
Motherfucker. Okay, like,
Didn't you do the exact same thing?
2 years ago? Multiple times?
I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Aren't you going to tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer?
You're the one who fucked up from the very beginning and let a serial killer loose into a building, allowed him to get into the elevator. God knows where he would end up. Like, okay, before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up.
Oh, and what's that?
Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall? What? Chief Gant, you are absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask? It was Emma Skye, wasn't it? Come on, get up here. Get up here. I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction.
What? A contradiction? What is this fool blabbing about?
I'm talking about a contradiction. One that proves who the real killer is. Mr. Wright, this piece of cloth. This piece of cloth. What could it possibly contradict? Chief Gant, your tyrannical reign ends here. Behold, the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. Okay. What is it? I can't say. What? Contradicts this cloth. I mean, the evidence that contradicts this cloth. I'm gonna say it's this picture. Oh, no, it's not. Here, I'm gonna say here. Oh, this is the picture Miss Skye took. Take a good look at it. Look at this photograph. See where the piece of his vest was cut out? Yeah. Yes. His shirt is showing underneath. It's hard to make out with all the blood in his vest, though. Exactly my point. Yeah. His chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. His lungs no doubt were punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth. Oh, but that piece of cloth. Oh, it's clean. It's clean.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
there's no blood on it.
Ah! Since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth, there's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. But that's not what killed. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time.
No, this is nonsense.
Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside.
He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out.
If so, then tell me, who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Lana Sky, picked up the unconscious prosecutor, and impaled him on the arm with sword? Oh my god.
Then, to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the jar written in the victim's blood. A jar that they then broke on purpose to leave behind a clue.
Please get up there.
And make Lana believe her sister did it.
Ouch. Remember what you admitted only moments ago? Remember the 24th night of September? 21st night? I don't remember. That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's vest? Ironic, isn't it? Oh my god. She just like springboarded off. Come on. Creating the very act of creating insurance. You proved that you were the actual murderer. Come on, Beans. Come on. Come on. Come on. No! No! It's finally all over. Jesus Christ. Objection! Okay. You. Oh. Heh. Hey. Beans, get up there. Get up there. Oh.
Ho. That was close, Righto. You almost had me.
Almost?
Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. I refute your allegations.
You decided a long ass time ago that you were gonna give up and not say anything more. What the fuck?
What do you mean you refute his allegations?
You see, that piece of cloth is illegal evidence.
I mean, sure, whatever. But evidence law, bitch.
Order. What nonsense is this?
Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. Remember, Aji? Earlier, old Righto here concealed that piece of cloth.
Blah, 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 blah. No, not at the time. Don't.
Well, that's true.
Khaleesi, go away. Yeah, she does not like to play nice.
The defense did refuse to present evidence.
At that moment,
that piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence.
but that's not fair. No! God damn it! Get the fuck, Khaleesi. Why are you doing that freaking thing? Get off my table. It's expensive.
It looks like the last laugh's on you, son.
I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
True. Legal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal.
Well, Mr. Wright?
It seems, at last, the time for me to reveal my plan has is it? Did we have a plan?
Mr. Wright.
Okay. Hey. Sit down.
Do you admit to it? That you purposely and illegally concealed this piece of cloth?
I did not. I did not. I will say I did not. I did not. I admit, I refused to present it at one point. Aha, so the evidence is illegal. Shut up, bitch. No, it isn't, Mr. Gant. Huh? It's not that I didn't present the evidence then. It's that I couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't?
There are certain procedures involved when presenting evidence. No, Aji, don't listen to his lies. He's nothing but a coward. He can't really believe.
Shut the fuck up.
There's only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not?
Come on, up. Get up. Come on.
But settle this once and for all. Early, refuse to present evidence. If you prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then do so now. Okay.
Wait, evidence law. Evidence law. Okay, I think I can present that. Yeah! Yeah! This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law. What's this? I've done my homework too, Chief. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were indeed on this piece of cloth. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more. What? You see, it's written right here in this book. The second rule of evidence law. Ho ho ho.
Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department.
I found this piece of evidence by myself, inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department. No, Khaleesi. Fuck off. Go away. Go away. Do not climb on my computer desk. She's growling like she's a dragon.
Rule number 2. Unregistered evidence must be presented must be relevant to the case on trial.
And here's the crux of the matter. You see, at the time it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident. Go away, Khaleesi. What? What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and... Sorry, but can you recall when that picture was presented?
That was shown only a few moments ago.
No!
He's right. At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless.
The person who gave it value as evidence was you, Damon Gant.
You yourself confess to a certain truth.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally yes. You're so grumpy. So grumpy.
Oh, yes.
Alright, Khaleesi's been, grumpy bitch. No! You did get owned.
It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth.
The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. Man, that is fucked. Like, why would he kill two separate people who are like helping him with his job? And like, I don't understand his motivation for murder. I really don't. It's kind of upsetting. In other words, the real murderer, and there's only one person who could that be, who that could be. It's Damon Gant. The killer was you. Okay, you're gonna bruise your hands. You're gonna burst a blood vessel in your thumb or something, and your thumb's gonna get swollen and it's gonna hurt, and you'll be like, how the fuck did I do this? Then you're like, oh yeah, I was clapping way too hard earlier. Coming from someone who has done that, but instead of clapping too hard, I slammed my hand on a table in indignation, and I was like, oh, my hand. And so don't do that.
I knew I should have gotten rid of him. That good-for-nothing scum. For 2 years, he's been snooping around the department trying to get something on me.
Then why didn't you fire him? But okay, I guess.
Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me.
For a good reason?
Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty.
Yeah, no kidding.
He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Star, then convinced Bruce Goodman.
Oh, I guess that's why. Detective Goodman?
Yeah, that's right.
If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you gotta help me. Alright. Said very convincingly.
Goodman turned him down, as he ought to.
Then why would you kill him?
Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit.
Oh, he stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence.
Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden he decided to speak out. What are you talking about, Goodman?
Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered.
He opened his evidence locker, and as he was taking the evidence out, he said, "It's not too late."
Oh wait,
It's not too late. I'm gonna hand all this over to Marshall.
Well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words. I had a bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up SL9. That's when I saw it, that accursed knife.
So,
I couldn't just pull it out.
I hope you couldn't.
Doing so would have only led to more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime.
Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake.
the bloody handprints on Detective Gumshoe's locker.
I used to be known as the crime computer.
What the fuck?
But everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous.
Yeah, that's the part where you know you shouldn't be doing that.
I had no business
Doing any. Yeah.
Then you put the body in my car.
I'm sorry. I couldn't think of another way to move the body. I broke your trunk, but what's the big deal?
Jesus Christ, that's so rude.
You make a lot more than us detectives ever will.
Motherfucker. Well, insurance should take care of that, right? Like, okay, leaving the prosecution's car aside. How? How could you get Miss Sky involved in all of this?
Well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out.
So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker?
I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have the time to pick and choose what to take.
So, you left the jar fragments on the glove.
Yeah. It looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer.
Yeah, fucking, of course. Okay. Beans, come on. Come up here, Beans. Beans, up here, up here, up here, up here, up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay.
They all did their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay.
Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that.
Tell me, Worthy, why do you stand in court?
Me?
You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same.
No, no. You're the one who's committed murder. He is the one who has been proven not to be one. At least once.
One day, you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone.
Oh, she's chasing the shadow. Oh.
Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Aji.
What?
Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date.
Oh my god.
Sorry, old friend.
Why are you saying sorry to me? Like, I don't want to associate with you ever again. He is delusional. I'm sorry too, Jaden Gant. Don't be sorry, Judge. He gave you a dumbass nickname, So don't even feel sorry.
I knew you as you used to be, long ago. You were once a fine investigator, an example to others on the force. I'm sorry to learn that you're no longer that person.
Oh, oops.
That's kind of sad.
Those days are gone now, Auntie. Thanks for all the memories, though. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. It tastes like you are sweeter. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Wright here. And Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong. In fact, I can hear them already. The melodious sounds of a new beginning.
You want the stick now. There are two things I want you to understand. Oh, yes. First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. Oh, you see, Miss Sky, you no longer have any reason to keep silent. You're right. When this trial is over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past 2 years. Like, she's gonna get in... She's still gonna get in a lot of trouble, though. Like, that's still prison time, at least, you know? From the time I had Gant help me forge evidence up until today.
So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered.
I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble. My. What high standards you have for a rookie. Oh. I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Beans, get out of there. Oh, who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top. Aw, she's smart. That's a nice smile. That's a good smile. I like that. That's very rewarding. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. This is the first time she has smiled this whole time. That is nice. Miss Sky. Oh, and to you, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you. It was nothing. Oh, look at you being brave, a big boy. Liar. I was worried the pressure might break you. And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop it. I only did my job. Not really, because you let the opposition win. That's not your job, technically, but whatever. The job is to find the truth. And that's what we've learned today.
In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is in order for all of us. Miss Sky.
Yes, Your Honor?
You are innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date.
I mean, that sucks. Honestly, like, Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Is there something amusing about all of this? Why are you smiling?
It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains. Oh, that's crazy.
Well, this trial has gone on far too long already.
Yeah, no, it's almost 2 now. Well, almost 1:30, really.
Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky,
Not guilty! Yeah! Yeah, 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 yeah!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Okay, February 25th, 5:03 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. At long last, it's finally over. Oh. Emma? Beans, get down from there. Why the long face? I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook. But at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit. No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended. I can see why Mia Fey thought so highly of you. Yeah, she smiled! I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. And to you too, Mr. Edward. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Yep. You've done well. She was smiling. You know, I did my best too. Oh, she didn't get acknowledged. Oh. It's okay, Emma. I'm sure she's gonna come up and tell you right now. But Lana didn't say a single word to me. God, gumshoe. I hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. God damn. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Like, just tell us. You're here. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making a detective run all around while on duty. Classic Gumshoe. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Hey, lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding. Go up here. There you are. Oh, are you here because of my sister again? Nope, not this time. I came today because of you, pal. Oh, me? That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone. Oh, who? Lana! Lana! Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know. And you don't work here anymore. Gumshoe, you don't work here anymore. Right? Or does he know since Gant's gone? Well, I won't tell if you won't. Emma, I owe you an apology. It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. That day 2 years ago. was the first time in my life I ever panicked. Oh, it was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess.
Sis,
I asked, Khaleesi, get away from my desk. You're not allowed. No more. I asked Gant to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake. But now, I realize I was wrong.
gasp.
I changed after that day. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared that you'd look at me with those eyes of yours. Oh, I was scared of how you'd react if you knew.
But sis, you were only doing it for me.
No.
Huh? Yeah, she was doing it for herself too, yeah.
I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you.
Sis,
I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry.
but sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now.
You're happy?
Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back.
Oh, she had hope in her for her all this time,
And now you have.
oh, the smile.
Oh, Emma.
Well, get it. Oh, that's sweet. Got a screenshot.
No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Come on, get up here.
Oh, they both went in the closet.
Oh, why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in so doing, we can find the way back to our rightful path. And it's from there that we can move forward, move on toward a brighter future.
Wow. Okay, at least that's what I felt watching the two sisters make up.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe,
Me?
thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Isn't that right, Edgeworth?
Oh, was he lurking in the corner?
Was old edgy boy lurking in the corner?
Edgeworth?
Yeah. Stop hiding and come over here.
He's so grumpy. He's so grumpy looking. Where is he hiding?
I just came to say, kitties. Where are the kitties? Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right. Well, I'll be going now. Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you. It's too late for me.
What? No, it's not.
No matter what anyone may say, I realize today that I can't correct my mistakes.
What?
Mr. Edgeworth,
Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right.
You despise. Yeah. One day, blah blah blah. You're just one man.
You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone.
Let me get my clothes dirty. Oh.
I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them.
Come on, come back up here. Come on.
But in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon. It's scary, but I've known that to be true for quite some time now.
But Edgeworth.
Who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did. That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor.
Are you going to become a defense attorney?
Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant and your mentor, Manfred von Karma.
Oh, yeah. He's had some shitty teachers, you know, like not really teachers, like people of influence in his life.
Were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. Hubris. You said in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone.
Aww.
You're working together with Mr. Wright. And because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What? Oh yeah. What is this? A pop quiz?
Come on, Mr. Wright. Show him what...
What?
Show what Lana's talking about.
Evidence, huh? Something that neither Edgeworth nor I would have been able to find on our own. On our own. What is it? I don't want to get it wrong. Something that we wouldn't get on our own. What? I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to get it wrong. The picture and the Drew. Oh yeah, it's the picture. Okay. Yeah, so it's the evidence list. So this.
That's the picture I drew.
Our counter. Ow! got my ankle. They're both annoyed with me. Our counterattack began with this. Okay, you had one half of the evidence list, and I had the other. Apart, we wouldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture. That didn't just happen by chance, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's time for me to go.
Oh,
Mr. Edgeworth, if you'll excuse me.
Come on. Come on.
There are still some loose ends that need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor.
Edgeworth, what will you do now? I'm gonna go to Disney World. I remember when that that was a huge thing that they would get sports people to do. You just won the game. What are you gonna do next? I'm gonna go to Disney World, and Disney pays them thousands of dollars on top of what they're already getting. Well, whatever you do, just remember, you can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. So in the end, it's up to you.
I know. It seems I owe you my thanks too, Wright. But what I face now is my problem.
Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in court.
Farewell.
He's like, wait for me.
I'd better get going too. I'd better be going too.
Okay. But I'll be by to visit soon.
It seems we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do.
Here. Aww.
Here, this is a little something for you.
Scientific investigation.
What? That's crazy. Like, okay. First book you ever bought. That would have been, like, for me at, like, age 4. You know?
It's the first book I've ever bought. Study it well.
Thanks, sis. I will.
Aww. And so, another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith. Faith that their lives have only just begun. And as for me, I think it's time I started on a new journey of my own. What? A journey to rediscover myself. Well, don't go trekking off just yet, pal. Alright, Gumshoe. Huh? What is it, detective? I got a new case for you already. Come on. There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this. But I thought you said it was okay. I was like, I don't work here anymore. Yeah, well, maybe okay with me, but the folks at the prison are a different story. Huh? Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either. Huh? Way to go, detective. I didn't know you had a wild side. Yeah, well, haha. You see, Mr. Wright here is the one who'll be footing the bill. Okay. Huh? Huh? What? You think I could afford it with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal. Huh? 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 Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best. Oh my god. Like, listen, I just won a case, but also kind of lost it, so I don't know if I'm getting my money. Why is it I suddenly feel like I want to scream? I mean, yeah. Oh, she can growl. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we all go pay it off together? I mean, we can split it. Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, guys. Let's go. Oh, wait. Oh, credits. In credits. Wow. Oh, I arranged for a friend of mine in Europe to take care of Emma. I hope she'll be pleased to study under a top coroner. As for me, this affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. Still, I'll manage to find my way back to the field somehow. Then, I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma. Aww. Happily ever after, sort of. Yikes, I thought I was a goner for a moment there. In the end, though, they overlooked my unauthorized investigation of the chief's office. If we penalize you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you. Oh my god. Yep, that's what they said. It just goes to show, you can't shake me off that easily. Oh, Khaleesi's out there in the corner. My new mission is to guard the main entrance and take care of Billy. Can you believe it? I've been demoted to a security guard. My partner's keeping an eye on the entrance for me today. I'll show them, though. Someday I'm gonna make detective. Yes, sir. Then I can be just like that Dick Gumshoe. Aww. How many people admire him when he's kind of bad at his job anyways, too. The camera now. Come on, come in. Oh no. Oh no. It's him. Oh. Battery ran out. Oh. Beans. You be careful. What is it? Can't you see I'm having me a showdown with... Oh, Miss Star managed me sneak this in for me. She's doing one of... well, cowboy, it looks like you did it. You even gave Bambina back her smile. Can you make sure Billy and the gang get their water? He does not trust Meekins, apparently, to take care of his cactus. Looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while. As a farewell gift, I put a new meal on the menu, the Right Way lunch. The top layer tastes as bitter as defeat, but the bottom layer is as sweet as victory. Kids seem to dig the turnabout theme. It's a hot seller around exam time. Just make sure not to eat it backwards. I mean, yeah, okay. Oh, thank you, Judd, for localization. And Brandon Gay and Karoi Funakoshi.
I'll never forget what that young defense lawyer said after the trial. Let's see, what was his name again? Mr. Left? Anyway, he said he's been doing something other for how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I'd better be... Huh? Oh no, I forgot my gavel. Sorry, gotta go.
What the heck? I like how the credits still have some final info. Oh, it's Maya! Ah! Nothing soothes the soul like fresh country air. Yeah, I use the same voice. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Still, can't go back until I'm a full-fledged spirit medium. Mystic Maya, afternoon training's about to begin. Coming. Well, see you around, Nick. Oh, Khaleesi's getting under the covers. I hope I don't forget she's there and try to lay down. I've done that before and I felt really bad. She got squashed for like a second. Oh, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. Oh.
Mr. Edgeworth, I brought you your tea. What's going on?
He left a note. Come on, up here, Beans. Beans, you're gonna drag my blanket down. Can't believe I'm going to Europe. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be alright. Whenever I want to see Lana, all you have to do is open this book. Did she give you a picture? Yeah, she left a picture. Oh. Oh, I love, it's a picture. I love it. It's so cute. She's wearing her hat. Ugh. Alright, we're done with the first game, finally. Are we waiting for one last little... Or is that it? Oh, we're saving. That was it. Okay. So... Yeah, let's... Alright, I will get to the next game next time. I have cats who are out biting me. So I'm gonna end things off like I always do. Turn the camera to me for a second. So, good morning, good afternoon, good night, good luck, good riddance, and stay safe. And cats do not make good co-stars, and I forgot again that that's not the microphone. This is the microphone. So, good morning, good afternoon, good night, good luck, good riddance, and stay safe. And
Slap the kitty belly. Slap the kitty belly.
okay. Goodbye. Farewell.